welcome you to Jennifer Chapman's home in Mt Airy, North Carolina. What Jennifer has is she has a house that she's expanded this way, and the original part of the house, she had 2 floors with 2 systems. So she has a total of 3 systems in this house. Now the addition was done just a few years ago, so we're pretty much leaving that heating and cooling alone right now. Where she's had the problems is in the original house with the 2 floors. You can see the 2 dormers up there. The system that was operating upstairs was not evenly cooling and heating the home. And the three issues that this homeowner had was her electric bill was super high, $500, so her heat was not hot, and the noise of the outdoor units were keeping her awake at night. And in my opinion, and in our opinion, as a company, we felt this was a great application for the Mitsubishi Hyperheat. So what we did is we gave her 1 level of control on the first floor using her existing ductwork, and then upstairs we gave her 3 zones, 1 for the bedroom on this side of the house and 1 for the bedroom on that side of the house, and in the middle there are bathrooms, and they are on their own zone. So this is a 4-zone Mitsubishi Hyperheat system. Mt Airy, North Carolina. Almost all of our heat pumps that we install, our split systems, require secondary backup heat, which is electric heat, which is very expensive to operate. As the price of electricity keeps going up every year, you're going to have to pay more and more for that backup heat. With the Mitsubishi Hyperheat system, you don't need any electric strips. One of the things we want to explain to homeowners who have homes that are all kind of sizes, some are 3 floors, 2 floors, and 1 long floor, like a long ranch. The Mitsubishi systems can be sized up to 4 tons, but you can size them for typically a 5-ton application. That's the maximum that we can do with 1 system. This system right here is a 3.5-ton system. It takes the place of 2 2-ton systems that were traditional heat pumps. The way it does it is this system can do 5 total zones. What happens is you have 1 refrigerant line that comes out the back and goes up to an attic area. In that attic area, we have a way to split off 5 different endpoints, whether it's a ceiling mounted endpoint, high wall, low wall, a recessed duct system, or a traditional air handler. We're using 3 different type systems here. We're using a high wall, we're using a recessed air handler, and we're using a traditional multi-positional air handler downstairs. You can see it looks totally different than a traditional outdoor heat pump. It's tall and it's narrow, and it's just how they've engineered these systems. The most exciting part for the homeowner is that it's so quiet. You can see how slow the fan is spinning. It's not a real hot day. It's probably, 73 or 74 degrees today. But this is how hard it has to work on a 74, 75 degree day. And it's going to save you a lot of money on your power bill. The thing that makes this better than any traditional heat pump is how it handles the winter. There's a logo on here. It's H2I. That stands for Hyperheat in Mitsubishi world. You will not need any electric strips in order to get heat out of this unit in the wintertime. This thing will go down to minus 15 degrees and still make heat for your home. And we're in North Carolina, so the likelihood of us getting minus 15 is very low. Okay, we are at Jennifer Chapman's house, the 2nd floor. This is where the whole experience started. It started with, she had water dripping from a unit that was installed a 1.5 years ago, right above this area right here. You can see they had to make this terrible looking hole in the ceiling and the return air grill to get the unit up there. There was no ability to access it. It was all done without a permit. So in order for us to rectify the situation and for us to deal with the drain dripping up here in the attic, we started to think about a different kind of system, and we landed on the Mitsubishi system. So up here you have 3 distinct areas. You have a young boy's bedroom over here, you have a teenage girl's bedroom over here, and you have 2 bathrooms. So what we did is we broke this up into 3 zones. I would like you to come on in and take a look at what we did in the bedrooms. They're about the same size. We have a girl's bedroom over there and the son's bedroom over here. What we chose to do is use a high wall unit, which we're able to do it in this room only because this knee wall is 6 foot. If it was any lower, we would not be able to do the high wall. But we were able to put this particular high wall unit in that has the 3D eye sensor that knows when people are in the room, so it knows when to turn on and go to the set temperature, and it knows when to turn off when the people leave the room. This also has the ability to circulate the air in a big circle like this or shoot it right at the person. All right, we have 2 bathrooms up here on the 2nd floor. We have one for the girls' room and one for the boys' room over there. What we decided to do was put both of them in one zone, and we did this using a concealed duct air handler. If you come on in here, you'll see what looks like a traditional supply register has been located right here on the wall, and this is blowing cold air in the summertime, hot air in the wintertime, and we have a return air for each of the bathrooms. You'll have a return air grill with a filter for both bathrooms. So each bathroom will be controlled by one control, which is going to be located on the wall. So if the kids want to go take a hot bath and it's in the winter, they can make it really hot in here if they want. One of the things we love about Mitsubishi is that when it comes to putting multiple rooms on one zone, we can use what we call pancake air handler. It's a concealed air handler. You can see it's very narrow. It's designed to go in tight spaces. It works like a regular air handler, has supply and it has return. Both of the bathrooms have return ducts going to them. Both the bathrooms have 2 supply ducts going to them. But you can see how small the area is, and it is something that you can control. So typically, we would like to be able to put this in a bedroom area, or in, like we're doing now, a bathroom area, and to use a different system for the living spaces. Here's the part that has changed everything for us with the Mitsubishi system. We have the ability right now with existing ductwork, which you can kind of see some flex duct here. And if you come on over here, you'll see a spot where a traditional air handler was located. We took that traditional air handler out and we put a Mitsubishi air handler in its place, and we tied it into the existing ductwork. We have return on the back coming in here and the supply going here. So the whole first floor of this 2-story house is being serviced by this Mitsubishi unit, which connects to the one outdoor unit outside. One of the most exciting things about the Mitsubishi system that ties into the air handler we saw downstairs is the thermostat. This thermostat is wireless. We can put this thermostat 1,000 foot away from the air handler. We like to put the thermostat where the people want that temperature. So we can put it down low and we can put it up high. The bedroom in this instance is right here, so we're putting it right here. We want to make sure that she has the right temperature for that part of the house.